Aston Martin Dbs Superleggera, we drive the ultimate Aston. Following a decade or more of glacial change, we suddenly can't keep up with the slew of new Astons. This year alone we've already driven the new Vantage, the heavily revised AMR spec DB11, and now there's this, the new Aston Martin Dbs Superleggera. It's the fastest and most powerful road car Aston has ever built, with a 211 mph top speed and 715 bhp twin-turbo V12, and it ups the ante on the DB11, just as the Vanquish did on the DB9 before it. But it's not called Vanquish this time around, as that's now allegedly reserved for Aston's forthcoming mid-engine Ferrari 488 and McLaren 720S rival. Instead, the DBS name is back. It's been around since '67, and was last used on the Vanquish's predecessor, another amped-up DB9, the one Daniel Craig barrel-rolled in his Casino Royale debut. As for the Superleggera tag, Aston says it's a homage to the lightweight construction methods pioneered by Italian coach builder Touring. Atop the lot, though, Aston itself has blurred the lines a little with the recent introduction of the AMR spec DB11, a car never in its product plans. 2017's Mercedes-engined V8 version of DB11 outshone its bigger V12 bother, what with it being cheaper, more economical and better to drive. So the base V12 is gone, replaced with an Aston Martin racing badged model with more power, now 630 bhp, and a sharper chassis. Still, the DBS manages to put space between it and this interloper. Not least thanks to the extra power and torque easily available from the twin-turbo 5.2-litre V12. There's now 715 bhp, and an additional 148 pounds for a whopping 664 pounds-foot total, which necessitated a new, strengthened 8-speed ZF gearbox. Power still goes to the rear wheels, and Aston claims 0 to 62 mph in 3.4 seconds and 0 to 100 mph in 6.4 seconds. And I remember a time when the McLaren F1's 3.2 and 6.3 seconds seems untouchable, and yet here we have a big front-engine GT that could breathe down its neck. It does, thanks to a new carbon fiber body. Weight is trimmed by 72 kilograms, though it's still 1,693 kilograms dry, and close to 2 tons with fluids and a driver aboard. But the real impact is in the extra visual menace. From the sculpted, vented clamshell bonnet to the muscular squared-off rear arches, it's a gorgeous thing to behold. Where there isn't carbon, the huge front intake nixes Aston's trademark grille for a more Zagato-esque nose flanked by inlets either side that add more menace. The side strakes aft of the front wheels are better resolved than on the DB11, and while that car always looks like there's too much air between wheel and wheelage, here the inch bigger forged alloys, now 21s, and 5mm ride height drop fill the gap to perfection. Only a little fussiness around the rear exhaust and lights let it down,